What is going on, guys? We're back in Titanfall, and this time I'm doing the best pilot loadouts. In this case, we're doing the Spitfire LMG class setup. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is something new to my channel, a new series I want to start. I'm really loving Titanfall. It's my favorite game at the moment, and it's really awesome. So I want to help a lot of you guys who either have the game and are having difficulties with it, or are planning on having the game and want to just know some tips and tricks that would help them when they do have it. Because not a lot of people have Xbox Ones, but the good thing is that it's coming out on the 360. Some people actually already have it, but it doesn't come out till I think, I've heard rumors between April 8th and April 11th. So depending on what day the Respawn decides to open the servers up, that's when people can start playing. But if you are a 360 user at the moment, you can still get Titanfall. So these tips and tricks will still help you, but let's get into it. So the Spitfire LMG, it is a light machine gun with a high ammo capacity. The magazine capacity is 80, which is insane. It has a very good damage, loadout. It's about halfway on the scales if you look in the game, and overall it's a pretty decent gun. The only issue is that a lot of people have a challenge with is the accuracy, because when you first start firing the weapon, its accuracy is terrible, and that's what the name of the gun is. It's really bad up close. Not up close, I mean it's really bad when you're firing it right away. But once you start firing the weapon, it gets really good, and the accuracy is on par. It's just crazy. So what I do as a little tip is, before I shoot the gun, before I shoot the gun at someone that I see, I'll actually start shooting it before I put my sights on them, because as soon as I put my sightings on them, the accuracy is already amazing. Before, I wouldn't just start shooting at the person when I see him, because the accuracy is going to be way off and I might not get the kill. That's why I try and shoot before they're actually there, and then I actually shoot on them. So it's a bit challenging, but if you can manage to do that, you'll rock with it. Now, right here, I get a nice double kill as they're trying to infiltrate our C base, and right at the top, my nice triple kill to finish it off, defending the C base really well, and it just really proves how good this gun is. I mean, it's so versatile, up close, to a distance. You just have to really get used to the accuracy. Once you can get past that, this gun is killer. Now, what I prefer to use is the AOG, which is the Advanced Optical Gun Sight. It's fixed at a 2.4 times magnification, and it includes, obviously, your ammo capacity on there. The reason why I like to use this is because it helps distance battles. So when you see an enemy at a distance, even at a medium to long range distance, this attachment helps your accuracy so much. Now, if you don't want to use anything and you'd rather use something more up close, don't even use the other stuff. Don't use the hollow sight. Don't use the HCOG. Personally, I don't like that stuff. It actually makes the gun sluggish. So use the iron sights, because the iron sights work really well. Personally, though, I prefer to use the AOG. That's just me, though. This is your choice, right? This is your gun, so you can make a decision there. But I really do love it. Now, when it comes to the anti-Titan weapon, I prefer to use a charge rifle. I don't usually use it often. I actually I try and rodeo the Titan actually, and just try and use my LMG, because I have the slammer attachment added to the LMG, which I forgot to mention, which actually increases your weapon's damage against the Titan. So whenever you rodeo a Titan with your LMG and you have the slammer attachment on there, it makes the damage so high, it's unbelievable. So personally, if you're going to use the LMG, put the slammer on it, and you can just rodeo your Titans and kill them that way, which is a lot easier than charging up your rifle like 4 or 5 times and getting them with it, because it's a lot more difficult. And yeah, you can also use different anti-weapons like the mag launcher, the sidewinder, and the Archer heavy rocket. That's really your decision what you want to pick there. Now, furthermore, tactical abilities. Oh no, my bad. Sidearm. We'll get into the sidearm right now, actually. So what I use for my sidearm is the B3 Wingman. To me, it acts like a mini shotgun. I'm not going to lie. Yes, I know it's not a shotgun. It's a revolver. But this gun, usually I can get 2 to 3 shots on a person and they're dead. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Considering the shotgun's a 1-shot kill, this is like a 2 to 3-shot kill, depending how close you are and where you shoot them. So, I really do recommend using that as your sidearm. But if not, you can always use the Hammond P2011. That's a very fast fire rate gun. So if you have a good trigger finger, that's a really good gun to use, and it's better at a distance, right? So you can always use that. Now, Lastly, my tactical abilities. I like to use Cloak just because, you know, I also use the actual active radar pulse, which scans around you, and you know that one's okay. You know, you can see through walls for a short amount of time, but I kind of, it kind of distracts me from the actual game itself, because I see not only real people, I see a bunch of grunts and them. You know, it's just a distraction. So I prefer using the Cloak. It gets you out of a mess very, very easily. And not everyone can see you. Like, I mean, obviously you're visible at some degree, but you can get out of a mess and you can survive. So that's why I like to use that. And lastly, I use the frag grenade as a general ordnance weapon, only because it balances and stuff, and I don't like using the other stuff. I barely even use my frag grenade as it is, so you know, it's just there if I need it. But personally, I don't know. It's really up to you when it comes to that. Now, lastly, the kit. I use the quick reload because I'm using an LMG. I want it to reload very, very fast. And I use the minion detector so I don't get confused where real players and minions are. So that being said, yes, I know real players come up as big, big red dots, but I wanted to see everything on the map. I don't care. I want to see everything, because there's also burn cards out there where people can actually look like grunts and stuff and specters. And I don't want to get distracted with all that stuff, so that's why I prefer to have minion detector on as well. When you hear random gunshots and you don't know where the hell it is, it's good to have that, because then you can see on your map and see, oh, it's just a grunt, whatever, I won't worry about it, I can just move on, or you can kill him. It's up to you. This is my loadout for the pilot, and when it comes to the Spitfire LMG, expect some more loadouts. If you're really liking this series, let me know. And also, I will be doing some Titan loadouts, which I love the Titan. Right now, the chain gun is my favorite weapon to use, so I'll do an in-depth review on the Titan and what loadout you should use. But I'm not just going to stick to one loadout, because there's so many different guns in the game, so I'm going to try and go through all the guns and show you the pros, and if I see any cons, I'll tell you the cons, kind of like I did with the Spitfire. The problem with the Spitfire is the accuracy. If you can get over that and you know when to like start firing your gun before the enemy comes, it's amazing. Other than that, the gun is top notch, and I really, really recommend using it when you get it unlocked. If you don't have that unlocked yet, you can always use the car SMG or the basic assault rifle, which is the first gun that you get. Anyways, guys, there's still a few minutes left in this game. Unfortunately, I'm just going to let you guys know that we didn't win this game. Yes, it's going to come up soon. We didn't win. It's just, I don't know. I thought we had a really good chance. You know, we were pretty close on the scoreboards, as you can see, but we just couldn't pull through. I got a few kills, though, in the Titan, and I ended up doing pretty well. You'll see at the end my scoreboard. So that's what really shocked me, is that, like, we didn't do really bad. Just, I guess no one was really playing by the objective, and that's what caused us to lose. So that's one thing that you want to try and get used to in Titanfall, is you have to play by the objective, or you're not going to win any games. Doesn't matter how many kills or deaths you got. Personally, though, I prefer trying to get a lot of kills, so I try and do both. You know, I try and get kills and try and cap bases. But if you're not really into hardpoint, which this is what I'm playing, you can always play attrition, which is like team deathmatch. So that's pretty much about it. I want to thank you guys for your comments yesterday on my post. I did the Forza 5 BMW M6 drift build, and I was just letting you guys know what's been going on and how I feel about the whole YouTube scene and just what I want to do. And you know, I really appreciate it, guys, for you guys telling me to do what I want to do and post Titanfall, because this is what I like. But don't worry, guys, I will be continuing to post Forza 5. Obviously, you know, I don't hate the game. It's still one of my favorites. I mean, who knows? I might not like it. I might not like Titanfall as much as I do right now, and I might like Forza 5 more. You know, it's just when you're doing something over and over again, you get bored, like I said. So a little mix-up like what I'm doing here, playing Titanfall, is always good, and it's a good change. So right here, I was lucky. Oh my God. There's a Titan right there, and there's a pilot coming at me, both enemies. I can't believe I didn't get crushed by that Titan for one, and I can't believe that pilot didn't even see me. But like I said, guys, I want to thank you and expect some more Forza 5. You know, I'm going to be doing some more of that. I want to get back on spin tires as well. I haven't been posting spin tires in quite a while, and I was having a lot of fun. I still have it on my computer, and I have all the mods that I had. I'm probably going to get more now, though, because I already made videos using those mods, but I'm definitely going to start playing more spin tires because that game is fun. Now, we're pretty much over this video. I don't know what else to talk about. You know, I told you what I want to tell you, and that's pretty much about it. So I think I'm going to end it off right here. You guys can just watch the rest of the video. I'll just let you guys know I actually went 14-4, which to me is really, really good. That's a over 3 KD ratio. And I came in second place on my team, so it's not like I was just camping around getting kills. I was going after those bases and trying to defend them. And you know what? It's just today wasn't our day, but expect some more, and maybe we'll actually win some. But anyways, guys, I will talk to you later. Thanks. See ya.